Well, continuing our coverage on President Biden's second State of the Union address, we're joined by Republican strategist Ford O'Connell. Ford, I know you watched it. You had your popcorn in hand. You were excited to see the president speak. But I want to ask you, what were your takeaways from Biden's State of the Union address? And do you think he hit the mark?
I think it was a highly misleading and divisive speech. It will do little to push the needle on Capitol Hill. I think that President Biden spent more time bashing Republicans than addressing the nation's problems.
Well, now, Mr. Connell, we also talked about how we played that sound clip earlier in the show, how President Biden talked about, hey, there's unanimity. We can agree that we won't cut entitlement spending in the areas of Social Security and things like that. Do you feel as though there was some progress made in bringing together both sides of the aisle?
Well, at the same time as President Biden is preaching unity, he's also gaslighting Republicans. He's saying that Republicans want to take away Social Security and Medicare. And further, he wants to blame Congress, not himself, for the worst border crisis in U.S. history. And then he goes on to claim that we are strong against China when we just spent 8 days of a Chinese spy craft flying over the U.S. I think it was a real head scratcher. I saw this more as a campaign speech to the unofficial kickoff of his 2024 election, because you saw that catchphrase, let's finish the job.
Let's finish the job. Were there any issues you think Mr. Biden should have spent more time on in his speech?
Well, when you only spend 4 lines of your 72-minute speech on the worst border crisis in American history, and we know that basically you have the power to severely mitigate that crisis, but yet you choose to gaslight Republicans on fentanyl and illegal immigration by saying that you just need to pass their plan, you have to question whether or not he's being an honest broker.
Admittedly, in a 72-minute speech, we can definitely agree that it was thin on talking about the border. Now, Mr. Biden did focus on bipartisanship and passing legislation with Republican support. Do you think he was successful in reaching across the aisle in any of those areas?
No, I really don't, because the number one thing that's bothering Americans right now is inflation. And what you see President Biden saying is, the solution to our inflation problem, which is at a 40-year high, is to continue to spend more money, and we're going to pass the debt limit. So when you look at it from an economic standpoint, you don't really see any accommodation here. What you see is President Biden doubling down and tripling down on spending, and we know from the $1.9 trillion stimulus that was passed, Larry Summers, Jerome Powell, everyone is telling you right now that that's what's fueling inflation.
What did you think of Republican lawmakers who heckled Mr. Biden throughout his speech? You know, we've seen that before. Do you think House Speaker Kevin McCarthy did a nice job of stepping in from interrupting his speech, or do you feel like he should have done more?
Well, unfortunately, I think that over the last 10 years that the State of the Union has really become a clap and stomp for partisans, and it's unfortunate that we can't keep more decorum on Capitol Hill. I think that Kevin McCarthy, did a lot more than Nancy Pelosi did. At least he didn't tear up Biden's State of the Union address.
Yeah, we did not see the speech turned into confetti. That is absolutely true. But at some point, I did expect, Mr. McCarthy maybe to reach over there and kind of grab him there. Biden kept saying the phrase, let's finish the job, let's finish the job. He called for paid family leave, universal pre-K, and lowering health care costs. Do you think he hinted towards running again in 2024? Because we definitely did not hear him say that overtly.
Well, I think the audience for this speech was Democratic voters and Democratic leaners. Look, you look at the ABC poll right now, only 37% of Democrats want to see him seek a second term. He certainly wants to run. This was about convincing the base, not offering an olive branch to Republicans. And now he's going to crisscross the country trying to deliver that same message and try to convince people that listen to me, not how you feel in your real life experiences. And that's going to be a real uphill battle for him.
Ford, one last question for you, because I spoke with a strategist yesterday and asked him the same question. Do you believe Mr. Biden should run again for a second term?
Look, Mr. Biden is going to do what he's going to do. I don't think a lot of Democrats want to see him run, but right now he's the incumbent president of the United States.
And incumbency does carry a little bit of weight. Ford O'Connell, a Republican strategist, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.